In this episode, we are going to look at the Cannonball fruit. This is one of the most interesting things that I have come across in all of my years of documenting fruit. This thing actually looks like a cannonball, but it gets weirder. The tree is incredible. The history of this fruit is really interesting. And oh yeah, when you cut it open, it turns blue. Really? Years ago, I made a video where I ate some of this and it made my mouth burn. It was terrifying. However, the one that I had was unripe, so that's probably why it was hurting me. So today, everybody, we are going to try and settle things once and for all. I have a ripe Cannonball fruit, and I'm going to taste it, I'm going to talk about it, and we will find out, is this thing edible? Not to spoil things, but yeah, don't try this yourself, okay? Greetings, everybody. I am in a Cannonball tree grove, and I'm so happy. This might be my favorite tree. It's so cool looking. It looks like something from Jurassic Park. It looks like something from another planet. It has these really, really impressive flowers. They smell like the finest of French perfumes. And of course, they have the Cannonball fruit, which, as you can see, these guys are big, they are heavy, and they are really impressive. The fact that these can hold on a tree without falling off is amazing. Especially one like this, where it's like going all the way up to the top like that. Look at that. Like, this is... That's crazy. Like, I'm surprised that they're able to, like, hold up there, being as, like, big and heavy as they are. So, the reason why a lot of times you'll come across these is because these trees have a lot of significance in Buddhism. According to Buddhist belief, Buddha was born underneath a cannonball tree. So on a lot of temple grounds, they will grow this because it is, you know, it's auspicious to have the significant trees growing on a Buddhist temple ground. I've heard some controversy about it, that maybe the tree that is mentioned was mistranslated and it's not actually this one, it's something else. Either way, it makes sense for somebody to grow these at a temple because it looks like something special. The fruit that grows from these is incredible. They look like cannonballs. There's one here that's fallen. Let me show you one. Look at that. It's like a cannonball. It's hard like a cannonball. It's round like a cannonball. And if you shot this at somebody from a cannon, it would do just as much damage. You know, the seeds in here cannot be easily dispersed. There used to be an animal that would actually eat these, and that animal was a giant ground sloth. They would eat these things and then poop it out, and then that would disperse the seeds. And that is since gone. So what you find now are like these kind of like, what you call like an anachronism of the plant world. So these no longer have a seed disperser. I think maybe elephants can do it, but they are not the natural disperser of these seeds. You'll find these trees around still, but it's only because of human interaction that they still exist. A while ago, I actually did review the fruit of this. I went to a botanical garden in Jamaica, and when I asked the guy if I could try one of the fruits, he said that I could if I gave him beer money, and that, yeah, they're edible, whatever. It was not edible. He actually picked it off the tree, and when I tried it, it tasted like burning tires. I've heard rumor that these are edible, and what I had before was definitely not edible. It made me think that maybe the reason why it tasted like burning tires and why it was like burning my mouth and was probably, you know, poisoning me is because he picked it unripe. But this one fell naturally. There's a whole bunch of cannonball trees here where I am right now, and some of them are recently fallen. So if it is possible to eat this, this would be the way to do it. This one should be ready if it is possible for this fruit
to be ready. I'm kind of reluctant to do it, but I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah. Well, it's ripe. It's hard. And I bet you, like, as we look, it's gonna turn blue. Yeah, see, look, even right now, it's starting to turn blue right there. So the smell of this, I guess maybe a little bit like mango in a way. And there is a little bit of like a rubber smell. It's strange. Oh, wait, here we go. No, there's more. There's another layer. There's another layer, guys. I didn't realize this was a thing. Okay, going back in. Here we go. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Neat. So that is a properly ripened one. You can see, like, bugs are after it. And it is turning blue. So I'm going to cut off a little slice, and I don't know if this is edible or not, so I'm ready to spit it out. It tastes okay. This has not burnt my mouth yet, but as of right now, it actually tastes quite good. I'm being careful not to swallow it, just in case that burn does start coming. I don't want that to be coming once it's, like, in my throat. But yeah, it is tingling my tongue a little bit. But according to the internet, this is edible, but no one's eaten it. So the flavor of this is, like, it's really complicated. The closest thing that I've had to this would be like the kopua soup, which I described as tasting like you're getting hit in the head with like a bunch of different flavors at once. It reminds me of it because there are so many flavors going on. It is creamy tasting, like custardy, kind of like a soursop, but also has like a flavor of mango, pineapple. There's also something kind of melony about it, a little citrusy, like a little bit of like a lemon taste in there, and a bit like a pepino melon. But at the same time, it's burning my tongue, which makes me think that although some people say that this is edible, I'm not going to eat this. I've been spitting it out, and I think probably this should be avoided unless you really know how to do it. I imagine in some areas people eat this, and that's why online it says that it's edible, but my guess is that in order to eat it, it would need to go through a lot more processing. Maybe you can cook it, dry it out, something, in order to get that out of there. But because it is burning my tongue, I don't want this to burn any other part of me. Not on the way in or out. So that is a fruit that I would say, do not eat this. Do not eat this. But admire it. And also, the color of that, oh my god. Like it's from another planet. How cool. You cut into it, and over just a little bit of time, it turns blue. So I think that's about it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, don't eat this thing, but I'll see you next time. I would like to give a big shout out to Smarter Every Day, Loftyrex, and JMac. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon, I'm sure you've heard about it, but basically it is how I can afford to go on all the adventures that I go on this channel and how I buy all the fruit that I buy. So if you are interested in supporting the channel, check out the link in the description below. Another way to help out is by going to my website. My website has all my videos organized into categories, which is pretty cool, and I also have t-shirts for sale over there. So check it out, and I will see you all next time.